everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Jessica and I'm a part-time reseller on the Poshmark app. This is a new series that I'm trying, is some tips and tricks, some hauls, thrifting hauls, and everything that I have learned from YouTube about Poshmark and I want to share with everyone else. So today's video is, I've never done this before, so it's going to be a little different for me, but I wrote down 5 different things in my phone, tips and tricks that can help you grow your sales. Last month, so the month of we're in November. The month of October was my biggest sales month I've ever had. I was almost at $700. Now, I'm only 7 months into the app, so I'm still learning. I know a lot of people make well over $1,000 a month, but I only have 247 items in my closet and I was able to make almost $700. So I think I'm doing the right thing, so I want to share with all of you exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to go through 5 different tips and tricks that have worked for myself, and I think they will work for everyone as well. So the first thing that once I started doing this particular thing, I noticed my sales increasing tremendously, doubled from the month before. So I've read a lot that share your closet, share your closet, share your closet. That's the only way you're going to get sales. So I was like, okay, let me test this theory out. I shared my closet for about 2 weeks straight. I shared my closet 6 to 10 times per day. So in the morning, I was sharing my closet. Whenever I would take like a quick lunch break at work, because I work full time, I would share my closet. And then when I got home from work and the gym, I would share my closet again. So I was sharing my closet 6 to 10 times per day. And then on the weekends, I would do the same thing, like morning, afternoon, and then evening. I noticed an insane increase in growth on my followers, on people sharing my own closet, likes, and then making that sale. So you want to, of course, grow your closet and followers and all that, but making the sale is the whole point, right? So doing that 6 to 10 times per day, I was able to make way more sales, double the amount of sales. And before, I was only doing like once a day, maybe twice, 3 times was like pushing it. And I made good sales, but I got nowhere close to where I did last month. Was insane. And then another thing I want to touch on is yesterday, like on the Poshmark app, they leave like little tips and tricks at the top of when you go to your notifications, and it was information on how to make Poshmark a 9-to-5. And one of the points that they touched on was actually it was like the vice president from Poshmark or like the CEO or something. Someone wrote, share your closet 6 to 10 times per day, and that's how you will be able to increase sales by 50%. So I was like, okay, well, I am doing the right thing, because if this person that high up in Poshmark said that's how you do it, then I guess I did the right thing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because it was extremely helpful to me. If you have a full-time job just like I do, and my job is very demanding, share in the morning before you go to work as you're like eating breakfast. I just share. On your lunch break, share. When you get home from work, or I get home after the gym, share more. And then maybe before you go to bed. And it's that simple, and I swear it increases your sales by 50%. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, now my whole closet does not look like this, but I noticed when I use stock photos, so tip number 2 is use as many stock photos as possible on your listing, or change around the first photo, the cover photo, if that item is not selling. So I was like, oh my gosh, some of these items have been sitting since I started Poshmark about 7 months ago, and I want them to sell. I want them out of my closet so I can get something new in and just like redo my closet, get new items. But I don't want to buy anything until my old stuff leaves. So I was like, wow, a lot of these really great sellers have a ton of cover photos that they got from online, like at the retail store. Like, for example, if it's Anthropologie, they went onto Anthropologie's website, took like a screenshot of their image from the website and put it as their cover photo. And these are really great sellers that do it full time. So I was like, why not give this a try? For example, I sold a Brandy Melville sweater so fast as soon as I put that cover photo up. But when I had my own image, which I thought it was still a great image, it just sat there. I did that for Nike. Anything that I can find online, I put a cover photo. And the reason for that is it just looks so professional. Now, some people say don't do it, use your own photo, it's more authentic, which if you have a great professional looking photo, then maybe that will do really well for your closet. But I noticed that as soon as I put that stock photo, I feel like people are kind of looking for that. Like, just like they're at a retail, like online retail store, they're looking for that stock photo, that professional model. And it does look really good. So I have been trying to do that a lot on my Poshmark closet. So I would say that would be tip number 2, and test it out. It may not work for you, it may, but it has worked for me and it has increased my sales on both Poshmark and Mercari, using the stock photos. Now, I will say Mercari, they don't want you using stock photos at all, and they will actually take the item down. But I had a couple of them with stock photos that sold so quick, and I don't think they had the time to even take it down. Now, tip number 3 is using an advertisement in your closet. And I really want to share this with you guys because I found this information on YouTube, and in case you haven't seen it on YouTube, I want to share that. So there is an app, and I'll write this right below. It's called Typorama. Typorama. It's a little red app with a T in the middle, a white T in the middle. It's a free app, and I want to share with you guys what I did in my Poshmark closet to either, if you want to create like an advertisement for a sale, like buy 2 get 1 free, or 2 for $20, that type of thing. You can use this app to create like really nice advertisements, and they have free stock images. They can make it exactly the size that needs to be posted for Poshmark. So I've created a couple, and this is the app and what it looks like. And then they have like tons of stock photos. And then I'm just going to show you guys what I did. I'm going to go to my Poshmark closet and show you the advertisement I have. So I have a ton, and for example, the reason why you're doing it is so that it's easy for the customer to know as soon as they open your closet, there's a sale going on. It looks very clean, it looks sharp, it's straight to the point, and it makes them like, okay, I'm going to buy this because this is a sale. I think it helps increase obviously sales and traffic to your closet, because if you're sharing that in the feed, or the Poshmark feed, and someone's like scrolling through their feed, they're like, oh, 2 for $20 Lululemon, okay. I don't think anyone has that, but someone might. But you know, it just attracts them. They're like, oh, I want to check out what this sale is, and it's like an easy way to do marketing. So I'm going to show you guys my closet, and I have a ton of sweaters right now, so I was like, what would be a cute way to advertise that I have sweaters? So I thought this was cute, and I hope you guys can see this, but it says, baby, it's cold outside, shop my sweaters, because on the East Coast, I'm freezing. That's why I'm in this sweater. It is really cold outside already. So this is what my advertisement looks like. It says, baby, it's cold outside, shop my sweaters. It has like a snowman, some snowflakes. And then at the bottom, I wrote, shop my sweaters for this fall and winter season. All of my sweaters are in like new condition unless stated otherwise. Brands that you love like Tory Burch, Anthropologie, Banana Republic, and much more. Bundle up and send me an offer. and then I put like, I do same or next day shipping. Please ask any questions that you may have and I will be sure to answer back ASAP. Happy poshing. And just like wrote that. I actually like ran out of characters because I was trying to write a lot. But yeah, so when you go to my closet, I like put that advertisement up first and then all my sweaters follow that advertisement. So if someone's looking for sweaters and I shared it to their newsfeed, they're like, oh, let's see what sweater she has. Boom, there's my advertisement, then all the sweaters following it. And they're like, oh, I like that sweater, I like that sweater. Bundle up and there's your sale. So that is one of my tips that I just started doing, but I noticed that a lot of full-time resellers on the Poshmark app do that. I'm not doing that for like Mercari or Vinted, but definitely for Poshmark. Okay, the fourth tip is respond quickly to customers' comments. So, and that's for any app. I don't use eBay, but I'm sure the same thing for eBay is true. I feel like the quicker the response, they're in that, like, they may be impulsively wanting to buy something, and if you're answering them right away, you know, they might be like, okay, answer, I like that answer, I want to buy it. I have the notifications pop up on my phone so that I can see as soon as someone comments and I want to comment right back to them, because they're in that moment, they are looking to buy, so get them while they're in that mindset. The last tip I have out of the top 5 would be to follow Poshmark closets that have a lot of followers and a lot of shares. This may be full-time sellers on the Poshmark app. I will put a list of people that I follow on purpose below that have a ton of followers, a ton of listings. There's one girl that has 12,000, over 12,000, like 400 something listings, and follows 1 million people. I know she does it full time, but I don't know how she does it. And I share a ton of her stuff. She does share back. So your items, when she shares them, are getting shared to hundreds of thousands of people, and that's a better chance of you making a sale. So that is my last tip, to follow people that have a lot of followers and have a lot of shares. She shares thousands. Her and her husband have a YouTube channel as well, and like I said, I'll put all of these names below, but they share like thousands of items a day. Like, she literally has on her YouTube channel says, like, that's my goal, follow this many people a day, do this many shares a day, and obviously she does it full time, so she has that availability to, or she's making, you know, the right amount of money and is able to do that full time. So I would suggest spending maybe like 45 minutes to an hour and just following people. Then like later, maybe the next day, spend an hour just sharing other people's items, and then sharing your own. So those are my top 5 tips and tricks. Now, you know, there's so many more, but that's one I just really wanted to hone in on that has recently helped me increase my sales and really double my sales, 50% higher, I would say. So that is everything I have for you today. If you have any tips and tricks that you can share with me, I am always open to new ideas. Please just comment them below. Give this video a thumbs up so that I know you enjoy this content. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you can see every time that I make a YouTube video and upload it on my channel. And I will be trying to upload 3 videos a week instead of just 1 video a week. So please stay tuned and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!